Hi everyone, wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom Umvorach. This week is a special Shabbat called Shabbat Zachor, where we have the opportunity to fulfill a mitzvah deoraita, the commandment once a year, to read out loud from a kosher Torah scroll in the synagogue, Zachor et asher asa lecha Amalek, to read the commandment that we have to remember as a nation. We are obligated to remember what Amalek tried to do to us. When we came out of Egypt, we were weak, we were vulnerable, and Amalek came and they attacked us for no good reason. And we have a mitzvah to remember that every single year, once a year. Tomorrow, I encourage everybody, men and women alike, to go to the synagogue and to fulfill this beautiful and precious mitzvah of hearing out loud, being read from the Torah, this commandment to remember what Amalek tried to do and what they represent. And what exactly do they represent? What did Amalek want from us? What do we do to them? You know, usually when someone starts up with someone else, it's for a reason. Maybe it's a bad reason, but there has to be a reason. Our rabbis tell us that Amalek, although they believed in God, but they actually believed that God is uninterested with mankind. We're too small. He's too big. He created the world and he left it on autopilot. He's up there doing his own thing. And whatever's going on down here doesn't really concern him. Doesn't care. He's too big. So therefore, there's no point of praying. Therefore, do whatever you like, because he's not watching anyways. This was Amalek's philosophy. Of course, it's a very convenient way to believe, because then you can live however you like. Only problem is, the Jewish people come onto the scene, and the Jewish people said to Amalek, what are you talking about? God doesn't care? He can't get involved? Of course he does. He did. He took us out. Look at all the miracles. We were living proof against everything that Amalek stood for. And they came out to the desert. They tried to bury us in our tracks, to remove any evidence of the Jewish people. My friends, Amalek, the nation, we don't really know who they are today, but every one of us has a little Amalek inside, a little piece of us that sometimes wonders, God, are you there? Are you listening? Do you really care? Does it really matter if I do this small good deed? Who's watching? Who's paying attention? The truth is, as we read Zachor, we're supposed to remind ourselves that God is involved. God is interested. I want to share with you a beautiful message that I got yesterday from a lady. We'll keep her anonymous. And she's part of the community, and we were praying for her. Unfortunately, she was diagnosed with cancer, and we were praying for very, very, very long. And yesterday, she sent me the most beautiful text. She texts me, she says, Rabbi, amazing news. After months of tests, poking, probing, uncertainty, 4 biopsies, 2 surgeries, pathology after second surgery, benign. Baruch Hashem, BH. Hodu la Hashem ki tov, ki leolam hasdo. She writes, look at the power, Rabbi, of bitachon, of teshuvah, of tefillah, of tzedakah. The doctor said there's no hope. The doctor said it looks very slim. The doctor said God is not here, impossible. But we shook the heavens. Rabbi, our tefillot came through. Thank you for spending so much time. Thank you for speaking to me, etc., etc. My friends, how lucky are we that we have a God, we could turn to him, we could call to him. Hashem is involved. He's a loving Father. He's in our day-to-day life. And this is what we must remember. So please, everybody, take your friends, family, go to the synagogue tomorrow. Let us fulfill this beautiful mitzvah. Let us bring Hashem not only back into our lives, but back into the world, one step at a time. Shabbat Shalom.